Hey guys, so this is kind of the main module of this course. We are going to upload a video to YouTube based on all of our optimization strategies we've already discussed in terms of keyword research and understanding the different elements that go into the metadata and the upload process of when you upload a video. This is the most important part of YouTube SEO, of course, actually setting your parameters after doing your research. So let's begin. So to upload a video, of course, I'm sure most of you know, you just need to click this icon here and click on Upload Video. Now this is the video upload screen, and again, we are currently logged into TubeBuddy. So if you're not logged into TubeBuddy and verified your account, your free account, then please go ahead and do that. As I discussed in the previous modules, you should see this icon here showing that you're currently logged in, and there's my details of my free license. So to begin your upload, you need to select a video to upload. So I'm going to select a video to upload, and just to let you guys know, for this process, I'm not going to complete the upload process. This is just to demonstrate how to do video SEO on YouTube using your keyword research. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you examples of videos I've ranked as a small YouTuber as well, so I can show you the details I did when uploading my videos as well. So this is for demonstrative purposes of what you guys need to do. So to upload a video, click select to upload and then just select a video. I'm just going to select a random video as part of my course details, just for now, just to show you what to do when you upload a video. So when the upload process begins, you'll see the videos uploading, and you'll also see details at the top here for the title. You'll also see the description, and you'll also see a section called tags. Now, all three of these are really, really important areas of YouTube SEO. So the first thing I will explain to you guys is, first of all, what you need to have done is your keyword research. So I'm going to show you the keyword research I've done already. So this is a notepad file of some keyword research I have done. And what you'll notice here is I've put a highlight here for my main keyword, which is up here. So this is the main headline keyword I want to try and target with my video. And then there are a number of other keywords I also found that I potentially could rank for as well. And I've put them down here, and these are tags. So tags are further down here. I'll go into that shortly, but the first thing you need to remember is this, and this is really important. Your main keyword should be included in your title, in your video title. So in order to do that, you need to understand how to get this keyword into the title and also write a title that sounds good and enticing. So if I take this keyword and drop it into the title, there's my keyword in my title, but I need to do more to make it, viable as a keyword. So I'm going to add SEO as capital letters to make sure it's all looking good, and add a capitalization to YouTube as well. And I might do something like add like a tagline for this video: how to win YouTube. So it's something that's encouraging to people. So if I were to see this video, then yes, I want to win YouTube. Maybe in this scenario, you could also ask a question like how to optimize your videos, potentially as a question. You could do that as well. But be creative, come up with ideas that will make your title sound appealing. As I've explained before, it's really important. But the first step is done. We have our main keyword in the title, and that's what you guys need to do. Up next, we have the description tag, and now this tag's quite important as well. I won't go into too much in terms of some of the other things around the description tag. For example, one of the things you need to remember as well is a lot of people put loads and loads of links to their websites or to other materials in their description tag, maybe to social media channels. But the way the YouTube algorithm works is if somebody watches your video and then leaves YouTube, that's bad for your video. So the idea here is to minimize the number of links you put in your description tag. A lot of people put social media links back to their website. Try and avoid this if you can, because otherwise you'll end the YouTube watching session for the user, and that will negatively impact your video in the algorithm. Remember, YouTube wants you to stay on YouTube and keep watching their videos, because that is how they make money, and that's how the algorithm works. So for your description tag, there are a couple of rules. The first one is make it long. Don't make a short description, make a long description. So I'm going to go ahead here and start writing out a description tag. Another thing to remember as well, actually, with the description tag is your primary keyword, again, how to win at YouTube, should appear early on in your description. So for example, my primary keyword here is YouTube SEO tutorial 2019. This should appear quite early on in the description to make sure that it's picked up by YouTube more effectively. So I'm going to go ahead, as I said, and write this description tag out, and I'll come back to you guys once I've finished writing it and kind of go through my process. Okay, so I have now written a description tag, and as you can see here, I've made it quite long. So a lot of YouTube videos you see from top YouTubers have quite a short description tag and quite a long list of social media links as well. And one of the things I'll say again is don't put too many links in the description because it takes people away from the channel. Large YouTubers can afford to do it because they've already won. They've already won the algorithm. They've already got their videos being promoted by YouTube, and people do stay on YouTube to watch them as well. So one of the things I need to mention here as well is this. So you've done your keyword research, and here it is. The idea is that these are the keywords you found that you want to try and rank for from your research that you've done. You need to try and include as many as you can within the description without sounding too spammy. So as you'll notice, if you look at the keywords here, and then look at the description, I've managed to get quite a few of them into my description as well. So that's a really important part if you want to try and rank for what's known as the long tail, which is multiple terms for one video. Then it's important to put those terms into the description as well. Another thing you'll notice is I did put my website link in here, but it's not actually a link. The secret here is I didn't put www. Therefore, YouTube won't treat this as a link, or it shouldn't treat this as a link. So you can still promote your website if people want to check it out, but people can't directly click away from the video, and that's something that would be quite useful for people on YouTube if they want to find out more about you. So that is the description done. So you've got your keywords included, you've got your primary keyword included, your title tag is sorted, you've got a long description because like any element of SEO, content matters. The amount of content matters. The longer you make your description, the more content is on the page. And in addition to that, the more chance you get to include more of your target search terms and keywords into your channel's video as well. So make sure your description is long and includes multiple instances of different keywords. Not too spammy though, don't go crazy because YouTube can tell keyword spam. So don't go crazy, just cherry pick some keywords that you need to rank for, get them written into the description naturally. And I want to highlight naturally as the main focus because it's important that you do it naturally. And then once you've done that, your description tag is complete. Now the final part is the actual tags themselves. You'll see here there's a section for tags. Now a lot of people just do single or two-word tags when they upload videos. Now what you need to realize is treat tags as keywords. Treat tags as how somebody would search for your video. So if you just put in tags like SEO or just YouTube as a single word and just comma separate those out and have those as tags, that's okay. But in reality, to rank for your videos better, you need to make sure your tags are treated as search terms. So you literally need to go back to your keyword research and look at your keywords you've selected and add those as tags. Even if they're 4 and 5 words long, you add those as tags. Now, as you'll notice, you have 167 out of 500 tags available. So by looking at this, it tells you can include a lot more tags than I've already got included. So the idea is you want to make sure you maximize your tag character length of 500 characters. You want to maximize that and make sure 500 characters or just below that, of course, are met to make sure you maximize the opportunities you have to rank your videos. So here I've got my selection of keywords I've researched that I want to rank for, but I need to build this list out. So TubeBuddy has a few tools to help with this. Of course, we're on the free license here, not the paid license. In normal circumstances for my channel, I have the paid license. So what I would do is I'd look at their suggestions and kind of pad out my keywords I've selected with suggestions from TubeBuddy. However, because we're looking at the free license today, I'm going to show you how we can use some of the free license elements and also how to build this list out a bit more effectively as well. So I'm going to add some of the suggestions they've made here. And I'm also going to click this suggested button here and see what other suggestions come up. Now I might not be able to do that because it's a free license, but let's see what comes up. Okay, so we get a couple more instances we're allowed. So let's add a couple of the 41. So you'll see 5 of 41 are shown. Under normal circumstances, using a paid TubeBuddy license, which I would suggest you get. It's very cheap. I think it's $5 a month or something like that. So not too expensive. and you'd be able to get a full suggestion of keywords and related videos. And what's interesting is you can also get videos related for your channel as well. So if there are terms that link your channel's videos together that are quite natural to do, you can add those in as well. But we haven't got access to that, so let's close that down. So now we're getting more tags into our video. So you'll see the tag character count is going up. We're now at 222 out of 500. So now we just need to go ahead and add more tags. So in order to do that, one of the things I often do is I open a new tab on YouTube. So I'm just going to right click the logo and open in new window. So this is another instance of YouTube. And what I will do is I will type in YouTube SEO, which is the main focus of the video. And then when the page loads, you'll see some suggestions on here for most used tags. So you can add these ones in as well. So video SEO, how to rank on YouTube, how to rank YouTube videos. So again, there's some additional ones you can potentially find here as well. And there's also related searches. Now, some of these won't be massively relevant. So for example, there are some for asking for Bangla. So this is obviously a language that we're not going to optimize for, so we don't need to include those as well. But quite often what you'll find is for your videos, when you upload them, you might find some useful keywords to add to the list here as well. But if all else fails, all you need to do is, if you really want to have a look and go back, let's go back to our actual upload. You've got your main keywords included, so all you need to do now is start suggesting or writing keywords that are, I guess, relevant and related to the ones you've already selected. So I've already got quite a few here that are, I guess, around the YouTube SEO tutorial subjects, but I can pad those out more as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, just by typing them in. What you'll notice is as you type terms in, it gives you a few suggestions for related as well. So YouTube SEO 2018, that's still a relevant tag. I'll add that one as well. If I did SEO for YouTube channel, so you'll see here TubeBuddy is starting to suggest more keywords for me. So I'll keep adding these in. SEO for YouTube, keep adding more tags in. If I did something along the lines of optimize YouTube tags, videos, channel. So you see we're starting to pad this out now. So now we're at 448 keywords and we've got a few characters left. And what I need to remind you guys is, if you want to increase the opportunity for your videos to keep the watch time going on your channel, it's important to put your channel name as a tag as well, and do this for all of your videos to link them together. So my channel is called The Big Marketer. So in my instance, I would add the tag The Big Marketer, and then having that tag in there will help your videos as well. But in addition to that, you've got a bit more space now for one more channel name. Now what you need to do here is find the channel in your niche that speaks the most about your subject matter and is the biggest channel. So again, I'm going to open a new window for YouTube and I'm going to search for YouTube SEO, and you'll see here Brian Dean is the biggest channel and is ranking here, and again Brian Dean's here again, so he seems like the big guy on video, and he's here in multiple instances again. So you can see here he is the guy I want to target, because if someone watches his video, they might get some value from it and they might get loads of value from it, but they might want to learn more and continue watching videos around YouTube SEO, because again, people want to see multiple instances of videos. There's not one video for every subject for a reason. So by having Brian Dean as a tag in my upload, then there's a potential chance I could be suggested on his channel. Not a huge chance, but every little helps. And adding one tag to your video is not a big deal, and it's something you should do as well. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to my channel, and I'm going to type in Brian Dean as well. So now I've done that, and I also saw Brian Dean SEO. So the great thing about TubeBuddy is it suggests tags to you as you type them in. So you can go ahead and, instead of being stuck on the spot and thinking of keywords to upload, you can actually go ahead and just start typing things in and seeing the suggestions pop up, and you can add those in real time. And that's very easy to do. But one thing you should do before you upload as well, another very useful tool for TubeBuddy, is if you click on the sort button, you can actually find out if you've added duplicates of keywords, because there might be instances you've added multiple keywords and without realizing, and you can actually go ahead and remove those duplicates as well and hit apply and close. And then you realize, actually, I've got more characters to play with. So again, you can start typing in like video tutorial YouTube. So again, these will pop up as tags, and you can kind of see what is relevant and what isn't relevant. But the idea is you want to continue looking for new tags to add to replace the ones you've removed as duplicates. Finally, the last part of the upload process, once you've done that, is to go down and choose a thumbnail. So by default, what YouTube usually does once your video is uploaded is they will let you set a screenshot of your video as a thumbnail. But what's important is you create a good thumbnail for your video. And a good thumbnail, as I've explained previously, is something that stands out, something that invokes curiosity and attention, and it gets a good click-through rate on YouTube. Because obviously, as I explained before, if you look at the search results page, if you have a thumbnail that isn't that good, even if it ranks in position 1, it won't be for much longer because people aren't necessarily going to click it. So it's really important that you select a thumbnail that is powerful and actually invokes people to click your video. So I can't do that at the moment because the video upload is still being processed, but you need to remember to upload a good thumbnail for your video. So I'm going to go ahead and upload a thumbnail once that's processed. And when you're done uploading your thumbnail, all that's left now is to publish your video. And that's done. Your video will be available on your channel once you have done the upload process and it's been processed by YouTube as well. That will continue running in the background, and you can go ahead and start looking at your video as soon as it's uploaded. You can actually start viewing it even if it hasn't processed. One more thing for YouTube video SEO: before it's processed, you can't do this, but what you also need to do is go ahead and create a comment on your video. Just a comment around anything around the video, just to give it some engagement in the first instance, and pin that comment to the top just so everyone knows the author or the video creator's comment is at the top, and it can invoke discussion on your video, and it also records an action being taken on your video. Don't like your own video, of course, but just leave a comment at the top to start the engagement process and to open up further comments as well. It's a proven tactic that works, and of course the more engagement a video gets, the more it performs in the searches as well. I hope that all made sense. Thank you guys so much for watching.